like traveling the road with a group of people. Play some of the sickest shows, like, and meet a lot of cool people. And this is like, so far, easily like my favorite tour. Everyone's always in such a good mood. I never get like weird vibes or weird energy from anybody. All the bands are super talented. Everyone's incredible live.
Yeah, seeing our music translate live and seeing how people interact with us live is really sick, because you sit in a studio and you write these songs, you don't know how it's going to translate, so it's really cool.
I get to do my favorite thing with my favorite people every day.
Hardest thing about being on the road is definitely missing home and missing family and my dogs. Like, you miss birthdays and, stuff with your family, so that's the hardest part.
The hardest thing about being on the road is probably being away from the dogs and my girlfriend.
Social battery definitely takes a hit. I miss my pets, I miss my cats, I miss my girl. Those things, weigh on you the most, but still an overall net benefit being on tour.
It has to be the nerd clusters, the strawberry ones. Those are so good, very dangerous for me.
Peanut butter crackers, carrots and ranch, and Nutri-Grain bars, apple cinnamon ones.
Right now, I've been really into the spicy nacho Doritos.
Well, now we have Uncrustables.
Yeah, and now apparently Uncrustables are on the rider. Coke Zeros are always on the rider because we'll all go through at least one. Coke Zero sponsor us, please.
Just figuring out how to tour comfortably and still have a good time and play a good show.
Tour tested us a lot, but I think, if you can get through touring, I feel like if any band can get through touring, you can get through anything. So I think that's the toughest trial we've had to face, but it's yielded the most benefit because I think we're a lot closer now than we've ever been.
I don't know, it's just a passion. Like, I love music. I don't see myself doing anything else in life. You know what I mean? Like, this has been something I've always dreamed of doing since I was like 12. So this is just what I love to do.
The main driving factor is just like making cool music and hoping other people like it as well. I think just getting to be creatives and getting to do it like professionally and share that art with other people and connect with them is just what keeps us like motivated and continuing to want to do this.
My motivation to keep going is that I suck at everything else, so this has to work or it's nothing else. It's bust.
We definitely want to go to the UK. Like, that's something that, we have a lot of fans out there. We see the comments on TikTok and Instagram, so we're definitely trying to get out there.
All I can say is we're keeping our eye out for opportunities, and I don't know, keep an eye out. Well, we're doing our best. The dream every kid has when you pick up a guitar and you get into a band, you're like, oh, I want to get signed to a record label. And signing with Epitaph is a label that we look up to a lot, and with bands that we love. Getting to like sign and work with them has been like a dream. Being an internet project, I think, for so long, it felt like it was like so far out of reach, but it was something I guess we were building all along to this moment. So
creating a full project front to back, 12 songs. This is our first like album cycle on a label with a team. We've never done that before. It was all just like by ourselves, me producing everything. And I still produce it, but it was just now having the team around us and prepping such a big release plan. Like, that's probably like one of the biggest things.
I always dreamed about playing with bigger acts and being able to hold my own with them. I definitely feel like we accomplished that, even on the Beartooth tour, which was the first one, and now we're direct support with Sleep Theory, and they're great, and we feel like we can hang with them, Feed the Machine it's fun, it's fast, there's a lot going on, and there's barely any parts where I'm just standing there looking at the audience and not playing guitar.
SYM is my favorite song to perform live. The energy of it, the crowd interaction, you just see everybody's eyes light up when that song comes on. It's fun.
SYM or Everything in My Mind, because SYM because it's just the most fun. Those two songs are probably my favorite to perform because you'll see people that maybe don't even know who we are, and then we play that song and play Everything in My Mind, and then they suddenly recognize us from that song, and that's a cool moment. My biggest influence as a musician, probably collectively as a group, we're all going to say Linkin Park, Bring Me the Horizon. I've been following Bring Me the Horizon since the beginning, and then you've got like Justin Bieber, like R&B singers, Usher, who just like their voices and like their songs inspired me to like want to like sing a little more pop R&B.
I grew up on 3 Days Grace and Breaking Benjamin, and then as I got older, I started to fall in love with bands like Bring Me the Horizon and Polyphia, Tim Henson's best guitar player in the world. The guitar player for Novelists, he is so good. He's probably the one who I'm trying to follow the most now.
I mean, it ranges everywhere, you know? Like, if we're talking about rock, I really love Bring Me the Horizon. I love what they do with the genre bending. If we're talking hip-hop, like, I love Kendrick, I love J. Cole. I kind of go everywhere. Like, I don't really just stick to one genre.
Probably Bring the Horizon. You know, it's up there with Linkin Park as well. Somewhere overseas would be really fucking sick.
Bring Me the Horizon. And Linkin Park, for sure. That'd be like a childhood, like, holy shit, you know?
Bring Me the Horizon, I'd love to tour with them. Shit, bring me on a Beartooth run again. Even though we already did that, I loved it. And of course, Linkin Park.
The biggest lesson I've learned from touring is to be patient. Like, take it easy. Because when we first started touring, it was very easy for me to like freak out about the smallest things. And now I take things with a grain of salt, and I try to just like calmly figure it out without freaking out about it. So
99% of the time, everybody's just trying their best, the best way that they know how. And the most important thing you can have for yourself and other people is patience.
Take care of your body. Don't, you know, if you're performing especially, like, you have to take care of yourself so you can put on the best performance for everybody else, because everyone's paying to see you.
My band? I'm sorry. Sleep and a shower. That's 2 things.
My neti pot, I just bought this neti pot. I'm always getting congested, and it cleared my nose up so well. And for fun, now I don't think I can tour without a Steam Deck.
Deodorant. Any form of gaming, because we, at the end of the day, we're just a bunch of nerds, so. So funny enough, like, when we were like making stuff, I just started doing it. Like, I didn't know what I was doing. I remember when we first started, I recorded our guitars out of this GK bass amp, and it had like a crunch thing on it. The motivation of wanting to be in a band made me produce. And then later on, as I was like doing the band for so long, I was like, oh, I'm producing.
I think I'd be okay if I was stranded on an island with ammo by Bring Me the Horizon.
1,000 Suns by Linkin Park.
Logic, The Incredible True Story.
A song that's not out yet that I think is my favorite that I always go back to is Did It All. I think people are gonna go back to it a lot because that tag in that song I think is gonna get stuck in their head.
I think one that stands out to me a lot is a song called Icon. It reminds me of Halo 2, you know, Breaking Benjamin, that's Blow Me Away. It reminds me of that. You could put the Halo 2 trailer to it and you hear that song, and I get goosebumps talking about it, because that is like, it just felt like my childhood. And I was like, if I showed myself Icon when I was 14, I would lose my mind.
I can't give you one answer. It's either a tie between Break the Silence or Ever After. Ever After feels like it's a song from a movie, and Break the Silence might be the most hype song we've ever written.
All right, guys, this is Jeremy, and this has been our off day Q&A. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Start Again comes out September 12th. I'm excited for you guys to be able to listen to the record front to back. We love you guys. Thank you.